from distant galaxies to dystopian futures. Science fiction has always pushed the boundaries of imagination, asking what if, and taking us where no other genre dares to go. In this video, we're counting down the top 20 best sci-fi movies of all time, films that thrilled us, moved us, and redefined the genre. Whether you're a longtime fan or just getting started, this list has something for everyone. So sit back, activate your neural implants, or just hit play, and let's explore the greatest science fiction stories ever put on screen. And hey, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more cinematic journeys through time, space, and beyond. 20th place, RoboCop, 1987. RoboCop is more than just a gritty action flick. It's a sharp, satirical look at corporate power, law enforcement, and what it means to be human. Set in a crime-ridden future Detroit, the story follows a fallen officer brought back as a powerful cybernetic law enforcer. But beneath the metal shell lies a man trying to reclaim his identity. With iconic lines, brutal action, and biting commentary, RoboCop is both thrilling and thought-provoking. It's a sci-fi cult classic that still feels eerily relevant today. 19th place, The Fifth Element, 1997. With its wild visuals and eccentric energy, The Fifth Element delivers a sci-fi world unlike any other. Set in a vibrant, chaotic future, it follows a reluctant hero thrust into a mission to save humanity with the help of an enigmatic being. Packed with unforgettable characters, imaginative design, and a unique blend of humor and action, this cult favorite is a genre-defying spectacle. It's part space opera, part fashion show, and entirely one of a kind, an experience that's as stylish as it is fun. 18th place, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, 1977. Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters captures the awe and mystery of making contact with something beyond our world. Rather than focusing on fear or conflict, the film approaches its extraterrestrial subject with wonder, curiosity, and emotional depth. As strange events unfold globally, a quiet tension builds toward a breathtaking and unforgettable finale. With groundbreaking effects and a powerful score, this film invites us to look up and consider our place in the universe. It's thoughtful, human, and deeply moving. 17th place, The Day the Earth Stood Still, 1951. A cornerstone of classic science fiction, The Day the Earth Stood Still delivers a powerful message wrapped in a compelling alien visitation story. When a mysterious visitor arrives on Earth, his presence becomes a wake-up call for humanity. With a calm but urgent tone, the film reflects the anxieties of its time while promoting peace and global responsibility. Minimal effects, strong performances, and timeless themes make it a quiet but enduring masterpiece that shaped the direction of the genre. 16th place, Jurassic Park, 1993. Few films have captured the imagination quite like Jurassic Park. With the help of then-revolutionary special effects, Steven Spielberg brought dinosaurs roaring back to life in a way no one had seen before. But beyond the spectacle lies a cautionary tale about science, control, and human arrogance. With suspenseful pacing, iconic music, and memorable characters, the film became an instant classic and redefined what a blockbuster could be. Even decades later, it remains one of the most thrilling sci-fi adventures ever made. 15th place, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1956. This chilling Cold War-era classic taps into a deep fear that the people closest to you might not be who they seem. Set in a seemingly ordinary town, the film slowly builds a sense of unease and paranoia as normalcy unravels. Though made in the 1950s, its themes of conformity, identity, and suspicion still resonate today. Without relying on spectacle, it delivers true psychological horror and helped pave the way for more introspective science fiction for years to come. 14th place, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, 1982. The Wrath of Khan isn't just a great Star Trek film, it's one of the best space dramas ever made. This sequel raises the stakes with a powerful story about revenge, aging, and the weight of past decisions. It brings a sharper cinematic focus to the beloved franchise while staying true to its thoughtful roots. With emotional depth, thrilling space battles, and unforgettable performances, the film proved that Star Trek could be just as compelling on the big screen as it was on TV. 13th place, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004. A rare sci-fi film driven by emotion, Eternal Sunshine explores love, memory, and the pain of letting go. Set in a world where memories can be erased, it tells a deeply personal story using surreal visuals and non-linear storytelling. As the characters navigate love and loss, the film poses big questions. What defines us? Can we truly forget? With brilliant performances and inventive direction, it's a poignant, mind-bending experience that blends genre elements with raw humanity in a way few films ever have. 12th place, E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial, 1982. Few films have captured childhood wonder like E.T. With warmth, heart, and gentle humor, Steven Spielberg tells the story of an unlikely bond between a lonely boy and a stranded alien. It's not a tale of invasion or fear, but of connection, trust, and the magic of friendship. With iconic imagery and a sweeping score, E.T. became a global phenomenon. It reminds us that science fiction can be intimate and emotional, and that sometimes the most powerful journeys are the ones close to home. 11th place, Back to the Future, 1985. Back to the Future is the rare sci-fi comedy that's as clever as it is entertaining. Mixing time travel with teenage angst, it delivers a high-concept premise with effortless charm and razor-sharp writing. Anchored by iconic performances and endlessly quotable lines, the film is packed with heart and hilarity, but also has a surprisingly tight and thoughtful story structure. It's a pop culture touchstone that manages to be both wildly imaginative and universally relatable. The DeLorean has never stopped racing through our imaginations. 10th place, Forbidden Planet, 1956. A milestone in science fiction cinema, Forbidden Planet took the genre from pulp adventure to high-concept storytelling. Set on a distant world, the film explores themes of technology, psychology, and the dangers of unlocking power beyond our understanding. With dazzling visuals for its time, a memorable robot sidekick, and an original electronic score, it helped define the look and feel of sci-fi for decades to come. It's cerebral, stylish, and surprisingly timeless. A foundational film that showed just how smart the genre could be. 9th place, The Thing, 1982. John Carpenter's The Thing is a masterclass in paranoia and isolation. Set in a remote Antarctic outpost, a team of researchers encounters a terrifying life form capable of imitating any living being. With groundbreaking practical effects and a chilling atmosphere, the film keeps you guessing who to trust until the very end. It's not just body horror, it's a psychological pressure cooker that explores fear, identity, and survival in the most extreme conditions. Overlooked at first, it's now rightfully hailed as one of the greatest sci-fi horror films ever made. 8th place, Planet of the Apes, 1968. More than just a film about intelligent apes, this science fiction classic explores themes of humanity, war, and civilization through a provocative and imaginative lens. When a group of astronauts crash lands on a strange planet ruled by apes, they must navigate a society that challenges everything they know. With iconic imagery, philosophical undertones, and one of cinema's most legendary endings, Planet of the Apes became a genre-defining work. Its social commentary remains just as relevant today as it was in the turbulent 1960s. 7th place, Metropolis, 1927. Fritz Lang's Metropolis is the blueprint for all sci-fi cinema that followed. This silent-era epic envisions a sprawling, futuristic city where the elite thrive above ground while workers toil in darkness below. With visionary production design, groundbreaking special effects, and themes of class struggle, automation, and human connection, Metropolis was decades ahead of its time. Though nearly a century old, it still captivates with its artistry and ambition. It's not just a film, it's a foundational myth of modern science fiction. 6th place, The Matrix, 1999. The Matrix is a mind-bending dive into reality, freedom, and the power of choice. When a hacker discovers the world around him is a simulated illusion, he's pulled into a rebellion that challenges everything he thought was real. With revolutionary visual effects, iconic action sequences, and philosophical depth, the film redefined what science fiction and cinema could be. It's stylish, smart, and endlessly rewatchable. The Matrix didn't just entertain, it reshaped pop culture and invited audiences to question the nature of their reality. 5th place, Terminator 2: Judgment Day, 1991. James Cameron's T2 raised the bar for action and sci-fi filmmaking. Blending groundbreaking visual effects with intense emotional stakes, it follows the desperate fight to prevent a future ruled by machines. More than just explosions and chase scenes, the film offers a surprising amount of heart, especially in its depiction of a boy's bond with a protector from the future. With one of cinema's most iconic characters, Terminator 2 is both a technical marvel and a deeply human story about fate, sacrifice, and survival. 4th place, Alien, 1979. Ridley Scott's Alien isn't just a sci-fi film, it's a slow-burn nightmare set in the cold silence of space. A commercial spaceship answers a distress call and unwittingly brings something aboard, something they can't contain. With its claustrophobic tension, stunning design by H.R. Giger, and a strong, unforgettable heroine in Ellen Ripley, Alien blends science fiction with horror to near perfection. It's a masterclass in atmosphere and suspense that continues to influence filmmakers and terrify audiences decades after its release. 3rd place, Star Wars, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, 1980. Often hailed as the pinnacle of the Star Wars saga, The Empire Strikes Back deepens the story with darker themes, more complex characters, and dramatic turns. The battle between the Rebel Alliance and the Galactic Empire intensifies, revealing deeper emotional stakes and a larger mythology. With unforgettable moments, breathtaking visuals, and one of the most iconic plot twists in movie history, this installment turns Star Wars from a blockbuster into a legend. It's everything a sequel should be: bolder, deeper, and unforgettable. 2nd place, Blade Runner, 1982. Ridley Scott's Blade Runner is a haunting meditation on what it means to be human. Set in a dystopian future where synthetic beings known as replicants exist among us, a weary detective is tasked with hunting them down. But as the line between human and machine blurs, the story turns philosophical, asking profound questions about memory, identity, and mortality. With its noir-inspired visuals, moody score, and cyberpunk aesthetic, Blade Runner wasn't just ahead of its time, it defined a genre. It's science fiction as art. And in 1st place is 2001: A Space Odyssey, 1968. Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey isn't just a film, it's an experience. Spanning from the dawn of man to the depths of space, it explores evolution, artificial intelligence, and the unknown with breathtaking ambition. Its slow, meditative pace and cryptic imagery invite interpretation, discussion, and awe. With revolutionary special effects, a haunting classical score, and one of the most enigmatic storylines in cinema, 2001 redefined what science fiction could be. It's not just the best sci-fi movie, it's one of the most important films ever made. And there you have it, the 20 greatest sci-fi films ever made. From groundbreaking visuals to unforgettable ideas, these movies didn't just entertain us. They changed the way we think about the future, technology, and ourselves. Did your favorite make the list? Or is there a hidden gem we missed? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and join us for more deep dives into the best that cinema has to offer. Until next time, keep dreaming big. And don't forget, the future is closer than you think.